parents recently contracted COVID-19 and unfortunately passed away this past Sunday due to complications. My parents were amazing people. They were married 51 plus years. And they passed away 6 minutes apart. Just a few weeks ago, they were in perfect health. Two and a half weeks ago or so, my parents got sick, went to the doctor. The doctor said it was a slight bout of pneumonia, but that they should be fine. A couple of days later, it didn't get better. So they went to the emergency room and they were told to quarantine. And so they stayed home, and then on Thursday, they weren't getting any better and they had increasing fevers. So they went to the hospital. That Thursday, my dad was admitted and my mom was sent home. But on Tuesday afternoon, she was as bad as she was when the day she got back from the hospital. So we became, really concerned on how we were going to handle it. About an hour or two later, I got a call from the hospital, again, this is a week ago, that said our dad not only was doing worse, but essentially he wasn't going to make it. "45 minutes to an hour later, the doctor called me from the emergency room and said, your mom's really sick. We don't think she's going to make it. You need to start making arrangements." So in a time frame of about 5 to 6 hours, I was informed on the phone by two separate doctors that each one of my parents wasn't going to make it. And it just got worse every day. And then Saturday, we went and saw them again because we wanted to talk to a doctor, not over the phone, but kind of in person as we did on Wednesday. And the doctor at the hospital at Bethesda East, talked about both situations and explained why, neither one was going to make it, because they had, different organs shutting down and my mom's heart wasn't doing well. So on Sunday, we went in there to fill out the hospice paperwork 2 days ago, and which basically means they would take them off the ventilators, allow them to be comfortable during that process and kind of let nature take its course. And so our request was that when they do that they allow them to be in the same room. And even though they were sedated, part of you obviously hopes that they know they're in the same room because of how close they were. So they put them in the same room, and they actually sent us a picture of them holding hands. Obviously they were sedated. And when they took them off, my dad went kind of right away, and my mom went a few minutes after. And that was on Sunday. We've got to work to stop the spreading of this virus. And, my concern is, I think sometimes people take this as, well, it's not going to happen to me. I'm too young. I'm too healthy. And maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not. I think what we know is that we don't know a lot. But more importantly, it could happen to someone in your family. And how do we do it? And the things that we know, and that the guidelines that have been set, are social distancing, or staying home, or washing your hands, or are doing things which aren't fun. Trust me, as we've went through this process for the last 2 weeks, the last thing that we wanted was social distancing. We've wanted family and friends to be around us and surround us during these hard times, but it just wasn't possible. And it's not going to be possible moving forward, even through the funeral, and we have to do a virtual funeral. And I feel like if we could work through that, then people, whether it's young people or parents that have to stop their kids from engaging in these dangerous activities that are spreading the virus. And I thought that if I went to social media, that it could be something that becomes a message that can stop another family potentially from ever enduring what we're going through right now. And if we can make one person who was planned on going out or engaging in social activity not do it, then I thought it was a worthwhile thing to do on social media today.